Set him back 5 yards.
All day, every day.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Wait,
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ready, like 25.
From the 41, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Ladies. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Complete to Jones. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion. Block. 54 is mine. 54 is mine. Check it out.
Throwing is Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Hey, 250. Mike's by 4. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
After the interception, here's Stanford. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 33. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers. Because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback trying to throw the football. Rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers, to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
They're swooping. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, watch the slant.
A shotgun snap for Stanford. Jones has it. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Lions 7, Falcons nothing.
Here's Britton Colquitt to punt this one away. punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
21.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. 4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. 22.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And an alley to run. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. On 1st down, Stafford here. Caught by Jones. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Stafford on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tack McKinley. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow lady! Let's go. Yellow lady! 32!
On first down at Stanford. This complete to Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set! 180! Mike 54! Hey, keep it up! Keep it up!
On first and 10, Stafford. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And it'll make it second down.
everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. But now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, it's Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and the Falcons grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now you turned it over, and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. On 3rd down, Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Gain of 34 yards. And the Falcon first down.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Ryan will throw again. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Again, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing again, Ryan. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devon Kennard drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Now Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
To throw is Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Here's Johnson. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, it's White. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Looking around the league from Raymond James Stadium, they're in the 3rd quarter in Tampa. That one has really opened up. The Vikings have just scored again. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Damon Harrison able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack on 1st down, Ryan. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A big gain on the play, but it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Now the try here for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Lions 14, Falcons 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Takk McKinley. What a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign.
Brings up 3rd down.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. White now to return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now Ryan on first down. Complete to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
Ryan now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, Ryan, that's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On 3rd down, Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing 4th quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind of game for him. They've had him on the run, had him off balance. He's got to find a way to make some big-time throws down the stretch.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. From his own goal line, Stafford. This one complete to Lacy. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
37-yard line.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50, up the 45 in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
We got 4.
On first down, it's Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
10.
Now it's Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. And this defense, they needed that one more stop.
One more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
They set the goal beginning of the year. Hey, let's win 7 games. Unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now to be interesting to see how they respond as a team, because sometimes when you set goals, if you don't achieve them,